どういうふうにご覧になりますか、藤原さんは。
チャンパの
白熱するという感じの試合ですね、この試合はね。これがこのデル・クックの強さ、そして魅力の一つ。あとダウン、チャンプアゲソンリット。
Look how high Changpuek holds his hands. There you see. Oh, flush on the thigh.
ยังไม่บุกนะครับเรามันถีบขวายันไว้เพื่อเตะล่าง
Those kicks. He's doing beautifully here, and Kiatsongrit, quite frankly, John, looks to me a little bit confused. Now that one landed high on the calf halfway through this first round. These are 3-minute rounds with a 1-minute break. And again, Rick Rufus, the long pants. Kiatsongrit, the Thai fighter, in the short pants. Rufus takes one in the back of the knee there.
10 lunges. He's moving in, attacking the body and moving away.
Once again, Kiatsongrit lands a good kick on the back of Rufus's knee. That is dangerous stuff. You can see the Thai folks all around the ring here exhorting their fighter, and Rick Rufus is willing to stand and trade as long as he can do it. Rufus hit there in the leg.
He's trying to work inside. He's trying to step inside and land the left hand. The Thai is doing a good job of keeping his hands up and taking away the target. Rick Rufus having to move away from those powerful kicks to the legs.
Now again, Rick Rufus tying up there as we're halfway through round number 2. And Rufus looks as if he has hurt his knee here just a little bit. He is holding his left knee.
He's slow getting up.
Rufus needs to end this one fast. And he lands the left. And Rufus is throwing everything from Iowa. Rufus is throwing the big leather here, trying to get out of this one because he doesn't want damage to his knees. Kiatsongrit has heart, no doubt about it. 1 minute left in this round.
Now, it'll be interesting to know how the judges are going to score this because in a Thai fight, oh no, Rick Rufus was stomped when he was down.
Now, you wonder about that. I'm not sure. The referee is calling time. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Rufus, again, an American fighter, not used to these rules in the long red pants. Kiatsongrit is not used to being hit. That's a legitimate knockdown. Well, now Schletzinger's calling that one a slip. Rufus with a good left to catching Kiatsongrit coming in. Kiatsongrit, a tough young man. Oh. Rufus has hurt him a lot, and he's still there. Rufus taking a lot of stuff on his legs here. Crowd very vocal in the background. John and I can hardly hear each other. There's 1 minute left in round number 3. That shot to the legs hurt Rufus.
Rufus again landing those punches, but they're too far extended to really have a lot of sting on.
And he's also not able to get a rotation of his hips to throw the punch, John, because he's got bad legs now. Rufus with a good kick into the ribs. And again,
Rick Rufus just taking, his legs are just taking an absolute pounding.
And you wonder if Rufus isn't being just a little bit too brave here. He doesn't really have much to lose in this thing. He ought to just forget it right now if his legs... Listen, we're talking about a potential world champion here. And you just wonder... Well, it is wild and woolly at the Sands, folks, and we're going to have more after this.
It's going to be incredibly painful.
Anybody who's ever played a minute of football can tell you how bad that hurts, let alone kickboxing. Rick Rufus. Rufus has the power, and Kiatsongrit has never been hit the way Rufus can hit him. And Rufus is hurt now. He tried to spin fist there, and he got kicked, I think, and he is down and hurting. It is not that from a punch. His legs are killing him at the moment.
Well, he's staying in there. They ought to stop him. His corner ought to stop this.
They really should. This is a case of Brick wanting to be too honorable here. This is an exhibition fight.
He was really taking a chance on suffering some permanent injury.
If he's going to stay, John, he just ought to get right up on the guy and let him have it. Otherwise, he's...
Kiatsongrit looking very, very strong now, and just obviously extremely aggressively coming in with those leg kicks.
Well, he knows clearly, and the referee, Tom Schlesinger, has stopped this fight, and probably that's a very smart thing to do. Rufus really is not being hurt by punches. What he is being is hurt in the legs, and this is something that it's silly to take any more risk. Well, you can't take it away from Kiatsongrit. He did what his job was to do in that fight, and he won.
As we see now, Rick Rufus being moved away. He's got that knee immobilized, and they're taking him out of here on a stretcher. He's obviously still in a lot of pain. I know, Jeff, you'd like to go ahead and get over there with him, so we want to thank you for stopping by with us. We certainly hope that Rick has suffered no serious damage or no permanent damage, and that he'll be back.